All right, so today is Monday, May 18th, and this is your Q&A for those who are taking the makeup AP test on June 2nd. The time for that test is June 2nd at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. So I know there were some people, or maybe just one person, who slept through the 1 p.m. test. So hopefully you get things together so that you're ready at 11 a.m. on the 2nd. That's not that much time. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow. In case you're wondering what the good news is, the College Board sent out some information over the weekend indicating that there will be a way to email in your answers if you can't upload your answers the way they want you to. So here's how that'll work. The test will be pretty much identical to the one that you took the other day, except obviously the question will be different, the passage will be different, but the same type of question, prose analysis. So you'll have, the 50-minute clock, just like you did. You'll write your essay if you want to handwrite it. Take your pictures and upload it. And between now and then, we'll go over the steps. How do you, how do you do that? So we'll walk through it once again. But, and then if you get that message that says you were not able to submit, or they were not able to receive your files, there will be a link on that page when you see it that will press that link and you'll be able to email your files. So it's good news. You'll have, a short period of time to, if you weren't able to upload the pictures that you took, you'll just be able to email them to the College Board. Now, one question that you might ask is, why couldn't we just email them in the first place? That's a question that I actually asked near the end of last week to Mr. Escobar. I sent him an email, and he said that it had to do with they're worried about the email servers crashing with getting all those emails. But obviously, there'll be a lot fewer people taking the test this time, so they wouldn't have to worry about a giant influx of emails. So it's good news. Take a deep breath in case you were wondering, wow, it's just going to be the same again in a few weeks. The answer is no. Nope, because you can email it in this time. You'll want to try and upload it first. That's what they're asking for. But if that doesn't work, then you can email it in. So that's good news. You'll get rewarded for your work. Now, if you're wondering, why can't we just email the work we did in the other day? Because photos are date and time stamped. Well, again, they did address that in what they sent out over the weekend, and that has to do with test security. Okay. So that's good news. You could take it if you were thinking, wow, why would I do this test again just for this to happen, one more time? No worries. So hopefully you've gotten all of your graduation stuff taken care of. So you're ready to go. If you're having to do the retake, this will not obviously affect your course credit. It will not affect your standing in the class. It won't affect your graduation. But if you do take the test on June 2nd and you do get a qualifying score, then you'll have free English, at least a semester's worth, when you go to college. So at this time, if you want to put questions in the live chat, you can. Tomorrow we will I'll put up another practice essay. But between now and then, I would like you to send me your questions, those of you who are having to retake the test. Questions about things you ran into on the test the first time that you weren't looking for, what made that challenging for you, what help do you need turning this type of test experience into a success for yourself. Between now and then, if you can send me those questions, I will think about them, come up with answers, and then when we meet tomorrow, we will go through that. So tomorrow morning, you can expect to find a video that says practice essay number 9, and my thoughts about it. My thoughts on it will be brief because you don't get anybody telling you thoughts when you open the test. So I'll just kind of point it out, lay it out there, and let you get after it. I will take questions at 11:50 about the essay, but I'm not going to give you too much because you have to, you got to be able to write it yourself. I'll also take more questions about, if what you've sent me about the online test experience. So hope everything is going well for all of you, and graduation's coming up pretty soon. Even though it is virtual, it is still graduation and it's real. So that's exciting. Victoria asks, how do I request a retake? Well, if you go to your exam ticket, the e-ticket that you were sent on Monday the 11th, in that email, there should be a link where you can request a retake. So that's where you do it. Go to that email with your e-ticket, click the link for request a retake. Any other questions? I would go ahead and do that soon, as in the next few minutes, because somebody, at some point, the College Board had said there was a 48-hour deadline to do that. So I'm not sure if that turned out to be the case. I haven't read that they changed that. So I would get in there immediately. Okay, last call for other questions. All right, look for that video in the morning and look for that Q&A tomorrow at 11:50. And I'll see you then.